Hello everybody on the internet, it's Eileen here, and today I'm going to be doing a solo video as this week Vla is actually taking a break.
I still am editing this, but I'm too tired and busy to record. My apologies, people.
So I'm going to be the one recording this week's video. It's going to be relatively short, but it's just something that I would like to share with you guys, and maybe you guys might find this relatable. But I was just going through all three of my different Ensemble Stars accounts, and I realized that the way I started all three of my accounts at different periods of me being in the fandom is all because of one specific card, and that specific card is different for each server. So I thought, wouldn't it be nice to just share how I discovered this particular cards and share what I like about them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I started Ensemble Stars back in 2022 when the English server first dropped, and there is one card in particular that I really was looking forward to when it was coming out, probably around a year after the English server launched, which is the Little Romance Ritsu card. I instantly fell in love with that, and I was actually looking at different sort of cards that you can get, because since the English server is a couple years behind the Japanese one, I was able to see a lot of the cards before they even come out in the English server. And when I saw that Ritsu card, I instantly fell in love with him. It's such a beautiful card. It's very bright, it's very vibrant, it has a very royalist concept. You cannot really get any better than this. He's holding a sword. You can see he's in a very princely, knightly pose, and he just looks very beautiful in the card. He does stand out a lot because of the bright colors against his really dark hair and very bright red eyes. So I think it's a very good contrast as well. And of course, you gotta love the stained glass windows in the background and the petals around him. It's just a very nice card in general. And I'm also speaking from, I guess, a personal bias, because I had the opportunity to listen to Little Romance as a song before it came out in the English server, and when I did, I instantly knew that it was a banger, and I instantly knew that it will probably be my favorite song for a very long time, and it still is till this day. I would love that card so much. That Ritsu card is still well kept in my English server, and I've never removed him out of that outfit, and it's definitely one of, if not my favorite card of all time. A couple of months after I started the English server, and I was farm enough to get 2 copies of him, I think, which is really good because 1 copy is already hard enough to get, so getting 2 is just a huge achievement for me, and it's the one and only time I was able to get 2 copies of him, which is awesome. Moving on to the Chinese server. The Chinese server did come out before the English one, but I started it a bit later because I had no idea that Ensemble Stars has so many servers. When I discovered they had a Chinese server, I had to go and try it out because Mandarin is a language that I also understand, and I also won't have any problem navigating the server itself. And because I saw that the Mandarin server in front of the English server, I don't have to wait as long for events that I want to farm for. There is also one card that really pulled me into the Chinese server because I actually was hesitant to play it until I saw this card, and I saw that I had the opportunity to get it, and I was really lucky to even get it in the first place, which is the Natsume Twilight Pentagram card. Unlike the Ritsu card, it is a gacha card. You're not able to get this Natsume card from the event. You have to get him via the gacha system, which is not really my favorite because it will really depend on your luck, but I decided to give it a go because you'll never know, right? And by pure Natsume nature, he came home. So I was very happy that he did, and till this day, like Ritsu, Natsume in my Chinese server has never left that outfit. He only occasionally leaves it because I put him in his Ring Evil Fold outfit, but that's a story for another day. Although I still play it and the English server as well, it has slowed down a lot because of the Japanese server, which I've been playing for about a year at this point, which I'll get into now. Around this time last year, I was introduced to the Japanese server by one of my friends. She told me that despite me not understanding Japanese, that I should just go for it because it is gonna be beneficial. I can look forward to events before they even come out. Was really hesitant for a while to join until a very particular blue-haired boy came into the picture and stole my heart. Eisu Sagiri, he is one of the 5 characters introduced in the 4-piece event. When I saw him, he immediately caught my eye. Only Eisu caught my eye, honestly, in terms of his design, and when I learned about his personality, he just drew me in even further. I just loved him as a character. He is definitely one of my top few characters, if not my top active character at the moment. A single time where I play the Japanese server and he's not on my selection, so that's why I decided to purely start JP for it. Was very lucky to get all of his cards within a reasonable amount of rolls, and his first 5-star was really the locking key, I guess, for me when I started JP, because at first I just started to get his 4 stars to just start to... After his first 5-star drop, I immediately knew that I needed it. I instantly fell in love with it, like the blue color with the jacket he's wearing and the pose he's in. He looks so cool. I did the gacha for it and I was able to get it in very little pools I were happy about. His leader card came out a few months later and I also got it in a very reasonable amount of pools. So now I actually have every single ESU card in the game and I plan to keep it that way. The way I started all 3 servers relatively is because of one singular card that I wanted to get, which I think is pretty cool. And I think these 3 are probably the main characters for my 3 servers, Ritsu being English, Natsume being Mandarin, and ESU being JP. So yeah, I just think it's pretty cool, and I hope you guys also find this relatable, because I'm not too sure if I'm the only one that experienced this, because there's not many people that I know that also play multiple servers of a certain game. So that about does it for my solo video, everybody. I really hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, do let me know down in the comments below, and also let me know if there's any Ensemble Stars cards that you treasure as well, and why not share your stories on how you started your Ensemble Stars journey. But I'll see you guys next time, and next week Bear Blah is here with me. Bye everybody!